A Test of Faith, My Journey to Tiananmen Square. The Light of Truth. In 1998, at the age of 40, I was fortunate enough to encounter Falun Dafa. Immersed in the light of its teachings, I felt an indescribable joy, believing myself to be the happiest person on earth. However, in 1999, the persecution began. For standing up for my beliefs, I was fired from my teaching position and later spent 7 years in prison for sharing the truth. But before that, I embarked on a journey that would change me forever. The departure. Late in the autumn of 2000, as the northern winds brought the first snowflakes, I packed a small bag. As I closed the door to my home, I didn't know if I would ever return. On the train to Beijing, my fellow practitioners and I let go of every worldly attachment to fulfill our sacred mission. Living in Beijing was a constant test. For 4 months, we moved every few days to evade capture. One night, while sharing the truth in a residential area, I was caught and taken to a local station, held in a doorless room with male inmates. An act of kindness and protection. Late that night, I spoke to the officer in charge. "Please, let me out. I will help you clean this place." Moved by a sense of kindness, he eventually agreed. I shared the truth with him and showed him the 5th exercise of our practice. As he fell asleep, I quietly walked out at dawn. Not a soul stopped me. I could feel that Master was clearing the path and protecting me. The shadow of fear. Beijing was under a cloud of intense pressure. Once, while preparing to hang a banner, I spotted a man in a military coat monitoring us. We barely escaped in a taxi as he began making a call. The atmosphere was suffocating. We knew that at the Panjiayuan station, a fellow practitioner had been beaten to death. Even the local residents were on edge, often reporting strangers to the authorities. The Great Vow at Tiananmen. I went to Tiananmen Square 3 times. The first time, we unfurled a banner and shouted from our souls, "Falun Dafa is good." Plainclothes police swarmed us instantly. Before we even reached the station, I saw a fellow practitioner whose face was covered in blood, staining his white coat a deep, haunting red. We were taken to Yanqing County and locked in a bare room. Officers dragged us out into the corridor and slapped us repeatedly. They forced us to walk barefoot on the frozen, icy ground. Yet, remarkably, we did not feel the cold at all. We knew deeply in our hearts that our compassionate Master was strengthening and protecting us. The unshakable heart. In the interrogation room, I looked at the officers and spoke with sincerity. "We are good people. We follow truthfulness, compassion, and forbearance." In response, they used electric batons to shock me. I felt no fear. Others were beaten until they were bruised, or shocked until their skin blistered. We were left in the bitter winter cold for hours, hungry and thirsty. On the ground, I saw rows of shoes belonging to practitioners who had been taken away and never returned. My heart ached for them. The mountain miracle. Eventually, we were driven to a remote, large mountain, The guard stopped and said, "Those who still practice, get out. Those who don't, stay." Without a moment of hesitation, we all stepped out. It was a firm choice of our faith that we would never give up our practice. We ran up the mountain to ensure they wouldn't take us back. When we looked back, the cars were gone. As we reached the main road, a truck pulled over. The driver asked, "Where are you going?" "The train station," we replied. "It's too far to walk," he said kindly. "Get in. I'll take you." We were filled with joy and gratitude. We knew Master had arranged for this kind soul to help us. After reaching the station, we boarded a train back to Beijing to continue our mission of standing for the truth.